My beloved child, the silence you felt last night was not empty, it was heavy with unseen movement and guarded intention. While your body rested, forces around your life shifted in ways your mind has not yet caught up with. Something that was meant to disturb your peace was quietly intercepted before it could reach you, and the echo of that protection is still surrounding you now. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says there was a moment just before dawn when your destiny stood at a fragile edge. An unseen hand placed a shield around your name, your plans, and your future path. What you feel today as unexplained heaviness mixed with calm is the residue of a battle you were spared from witnessing. The night carried whispers meant to confuse you, but they never crossed the boundary set around you. Your breath remained steady because your spirit was guarded. This protection was not accidental, and it was not delayed. The darkness retreated quietly, leaving no trace for your eyes, only a subtle shift for your soul. Type Amen 111 to acknowledge this unseen protection and receive continued covering. Something was removed from your path without noise, without warning, and without your awareness. The plan that was forming against your stability dissolved before it could take shape. Your name was spoken in places you have never been, but the outcome was redirected in your favor. You may notice today that certain thoughts no longer hold power over you. That is because the root of that pressure was cut away last night. What once drained you will now feel distant, as if it no longer belongs to your story. Peace is returning in layers, slowly settling into places that once felt restless. This is not coincidence, it is alignment. Your spirit is recalibrating to a higher sense of safety. The calm you feel is earned, not imagined. Type Amen 222 if you feel this shift settling into your heart. My beloved child, there was a conversation meant to turn against you, but it ended before your name could be twisted. The words lost their force mid-air. The intention collapsed under divine authority. You were spared confusion that would have taken weeks to untangle. Instead, clarity will begin appearing without effort. You will soon understand why certain delays were necessary. What was hidden last night will soon be revealed gently, without shock or fear. Truth will approach you like light through a window, not like thunder. You will recognize it instantly. This protection was precise and intentional. Type Amen 333 to align with this unfolding truth. The night also carried healing, quietly restoring places you did not know were wounded. Emotional weight you have been carrying for too long was lifted while you slept. Your soul was allowed to breathe freely again. That is why your heart feels lighter without explanation. The heaviness you normalized is no longer attached to you. You are stepping into a cleaner emotional space. Your strength is returning in a softer, steadier form. Not forceful, but grounded. This strength will guide your next decisions effortlessly. Do not rush this feeling, let it settle. Type Amen 444 to seal this healing. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says there was also a warning placed around you last night. Certain paths were quietly blocked for your protection. What felt like a delay was actually redirection. You are being moved away from something that would have drained your future energy. The separation was necessary and merciful. You will thank this moment later. Your intuition will now become sharper, clearer, and harder to ignore. Trust it without fear. It is aligned with your highest safety. This clarity is a gift. Type Amen 555 to stay guided. The unseen work did not end with protection alone. A new opening was prepared while another closed. Balance was restored in your favor. Your efforts will now begin to show results without struggle. The resistance you faced is dissolving naturally. Doors that once felt heavy will open with ease. You are not behind, you are right on time. Your journey is unfolding exactly as intended. Type Amen 666 if you are ready to move forward with confidence. There was also a quiet reassurance placed in your spirit last night. You are not walking alone, even when it feels silent. Support surrounds you in ways you cannot measure. Your prayers were heard long before you spoke them. Answers were forming while you doubted. Faith is meeting you halfway now. Let go of the need to control every outcome. You are being carried gently. Type Amen 777 to surrender peacefully. My beloved child, the night removed a layer of fear that was never meant to stay. You are stepping into a season where courage feels natural. Confidence will rise without effort. Your voice will become steadier. Your choices will become firmer. Doubt will no longer dominate your thoughts. You are becoming aligned with who you were always meant to be. Type Amen 888 to accept this transformation. The protection placed over you last night will continue unfolding in visible ways. You will notice smoother days, clearer signs, and unexpected relief. These are confirmations, not coincidences. Your heart is being trained to recognize peace. Follow that feeling wherever it leads. It will never misguide you. This journey is sacred. Type Amen 999 to stay under divine guidance. Remember this moment, even if you do not fully understand it yet. Something important shifted for you while the world slept. You are now standing on safer ground. Your future is guarded, your path is steady, and your spirit is watched over. Walk forward without fear. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says remain calm and trust what is unfolding. You were protected last night for a reason. What comes next will honor that protection and reward your patience. Stay still in your heart and strong in your faith. This message reached you because you were meant to know. The night has passed, and light now walks with you. The silence you are walking through now is not emptiness, it is containment. Everything around you has slowed so your spirit can catch up with what was secured for you. This pause is deliberate and protective. You may notice fewer signs from people who once occupied your thoughts. Their absence is not loss, it is release. What was not meant to follow you forward has already been filtered out. Your energy is being preserved instead of scattered. This is why distractions feel less tempting today. Focus is returning naturally. Your breath carries more steadiness than before. Type Amen 1212 to honor this calm. Something else shifted last night that will take a little time to surface. A truth you were not ready to hear was softened and delayed until it could arrive without harm. Timing was adjusted in your favor. When this truth reaches you, it will feel obvious rather than shocking. You will recognize it as confirmation, not disruption. It will settle instead of disturb. You are being spared emotional exhaustion. That mercy will show itself in your reactions becoming calmer. You will respond instead of react. This is growth unfolding quietly. Type Amen 1414 to stay aligned. You are entering a phase where effort feels lighter. Tasks that once drained you will now flow with less resistance. This is because unseen resistance has already been removed. You will notice progress without struggle. Small victories will stack naturally. Confidence will rebuild itself without forcing. Nothing is being rushed, and nothing is being withheld. Balance has been restored gently. Type Amen 1616 to receive steady progress. There is also protection over your words now. What you speak will carry clarity instead of confusion. Misunderstandings that once followed you will no longer take root. Your voice will feel more grounded. People will listen differently when you speak. Authority will sit naturally in your tone. This is alignment between your inner truth and your expression. Type Amen 1818 to seal this clarity. The night also marked the end of an emotional cycle you outgrew. Old patterns no longer recognize you. What once triggered you will now feel distant. You are not becoming cold, you are becoming clear. Boundaries will form without guilt. Peace will replace explanation. This is maturity arriving quietly. Type Amen 2020 to accept it. Your heart is being trained to trust rest again. You no longer need to stay alert for disruption. Safety has been reinforced around your life. Sleep will become deeper. Thoughts will soften before bedtime. Your body will remember how to release. Rest is now part of your protection. Type Amen 2121 to welcome restoration. You may soon notice a message, a sign, or a confirmation that feels perfectly timed. It will arrive without effort. Recognition will come instantly. This is reassurance meant only for you. Others may not notice it, but you will. Meaning will be immediate. Trust what resonates quietly. Type Amen 2323 to stay receptive. A decision you have been postponing will soon feel clear. Confusion will lift without debate. The right step will feel lighter than expected. You will not need validation to move forward. Confidence will come from peace, not pressure. That is how you will know. Action will feel natural again. Type Amen 2525 to move with assurance. You are also being distanced from emotional noise. Drama will lose its pull. You will no longer feel responsible for fixing everything. This is freedom returning. Your energy is valuable and protected. You are allowed to choose calm. Let simplicity guide you now. Type Amen 2727 to remain grounded. Your future is quietly reorganizing itself. Pieces are aligning behind the scenes. What felt delayed was being prepared properly. You will soon see results that feel effortless. This is not luck, it is timing fulfilled. Patience is being rewarded. Stay steady in trust. Type Amen 2929 to affirm readiness. There is strength growing in your stillness. You no longer need to prove anything. Presence is becoming your power. People will sense this shift around you. Respect will come without demand. Your calm will speak for itself. This is inner authority taking shape. Type Amen 3131 to embody it. As you move forward, remember that last night was not ordinary. It was a turning point wrapped in quiet. Protection, healing, and redirection met you while you rested. You are not the same person you were before sleep. Something essential was secured. Your path is safer now. Walk forward gently and confidently. Type Amen 3333 to continue under this covering. The morning after that night carried a different weight, even if you could not name it. The air around you shifted, subtle but intentional, guiding your steps without pressure. This was the continuation of what had already been set in motion. You may feel slightly detached from old worries. They no longer cling the way they used to. This is because their hold was loosened while you slept. Your spirit is learning a new rhythm. Type Amen 3434 to move in harmony with it. What unfolds now will not arrive suddenly, but steadily. Each day will feel a little more ordered than the last. Confusion will thin out naturally. You are being taught how to trust progress without urgency. Nothing important will escape you. What is meant for you will keep pace with your readiness. Patience is no longer a test, it is a companion. Type Amen 3535 to walk calmly. There is also a quiet strengthening happening within you. Not loud confidence, but grounded certainty. You will notice it when you stop explaining yourself. You no longer need approval to feel secure. Your choices will begin to stand on their own. This stability will surprise even you. You are becoming unshakable in subtle ways. Type Amen 3636 to anchor this strength. Old emotional echoes may try to return briefly. They will feel familiar but powerless. These are remnants, not warnings. You are not meant to revisit what has already been resolved. Recognition without engagement is enough. Let them pass without reaction. This is mastery over the past. Type Amen 3737 to stay free. You may notice your intuition guiding you away from certain conversations. Silence will feel more valuable than explanation. This is discernment growing sharper. Not every truth needs to be spoken aloud. Some truths protect you by staying within. Wisdom is choosing peace. Honor that inner signal. Type Amen 3838 to protect your energy. Your environment will begin reflecting your inner order. Clutter will lose its comfort. Simplicity will feel nourishing. You will naturally create space where there was once crowding. This clearing allows new opportunities to breathe. Expansion follows order. This is preparation, not loss. Type Amen 3939 to welcome clarity. There is also a renewal of hope unfolding quietly. Expectations are softening without disappearing. You are learning how to hope without strain. Optimism will feel gentle, not forced. Trust will replace anticipation. This balance will steady your heart. Hope is being restored correctly. Type Amen 4040 to receive it. You may soon experience a moment of confirmation through a small success. It will seem minor, but it will speak loudly to you. It will affirm that you are moving correctly. Do not dismiss small signs. They carry precision. Acknowledgement strengthens momentum. Stay attentive without pressure. Type Amen 4141 to remain aware. Your emotional resilience is increasing. Situations that once overwhelmed you will now feel manageable. You are no longer fragile in the same places. This is not hardness, it is healing. Strength has replaced sensitivity where it was needed. Balance has returned. You are standing taller internally. Type Amen 4242 to affirm growth. You are also being protected from overextending yourself. Fatigue will signal earlier. Rest will be honored more easily. Listening to your body will become natural. Self-care will feel deserved. This preservation ensures longevity. Your energy is sacred. Type Amen 4343 to guard it. The night that passed did more than shield you. It repositioned you. You are now standing where clarity can find you easily. This is why answers will arrive without effort. Seeking will become unnecessary. Alignment does the work for you. Remain receptive. Type Amen 4444 to stay aligned. As you continue forward, remember that nothing was random. Each calm moment, each quiet victory, traces back to that unseen intervention. You are living in its aftermath now. Protection did not end at dawn. It continues with you. Walk forward knowing you are supported. Type Amen 4545 to continue under this guidance. What lies ahead of you is unfolding without urgency, yet with precision. Each step you take now lands on steadier ground than before. The uncertainty that once followed you has been thinned by intention. You may sense a growing trust in your own timing. There is less need to rush or prove progress. Your pace has finally aligned with your purpose. This calm momentum is intentional. Type Amen 4646 to walk steadily. You are entering a phase where emotional clarity leads your decisions. Feelings will no longer confuse your direction. Instead, they will confirm what is right. You will notice how quickly you recover from emotional weight. Resilience has become natural. Balance returns faster than disruption. This is emotional maturity settling in. Type Amen 4747 to anchor it. Connections around you will also begin shifting subtly. Some bonds will deepen through understanding. Others will loosen without conflict. This change will not feel painful. It will feel necessary. Space is being created for healthier alignment. Let relationships settle where they belong. Type Amen 4848 to allow harmony. You may find yourself reflecting less on the past. Memories will lose emotional charge. They become references, not anchors. You are no longer defined by what has already happened. Growth has repositioned your identity. Forward motion feels natural again. Release is complete. Type Amen 4949 to confirm freedom. There is also a sense of readiness returning to you. Readiness to act, to decide, to commit. Hesitation fades quietly. Confidence will not announce itself loudly. It will show in calm choices. You will trust your judgment again. This is inner authority restored. Type Amen 50-50 to step forward. Your environment will respond to this shift. Opportunities will appear without force. Timing will feel cooperative rather than resistant. You will recognize openings meant specifically for you. They will feel calm, not demanding. Alignment replaces pressure. Stay attentive to ease. Type Amen 51-51 to recognize your path. Your mind will become quieter, even during busy moments. Overthinking will lose control. Focus will return naturally. Clarity will not require effort. Answers will arrive when needed. Simplicity becomes your strength. This mental peace is protection. Type Amen 52-52 to preserve it. There is also a strengthening of trust between you and your inner guidance. Doubt will no longer interrupt that connection. You will know when something is right. This certainty will feel gentle, not forceful. Calm will be your confirmation. Silence will guide you. Honor that knowing. Type Amen 53-53 to stay connected. As days move forward, you will notice fewer emotional setbacks. Recovery will be quicker. Stability will become your baseline. This does not mean challenges disappear. It means they no longer control you. Strength has taken root. You are prepared. Type Amen 54-54 to stand firm. Everything that began shifting that night continues working in your favor. Protection, clarity, and direction remain active. You are living inside the outcome now. Walk forward with quiet confidence. You are supported in ways you do not need to see to trust. The path ahead remains open and steady. Type Amen 55-55 to continue under this covering.